Everyday work can feel chaotic. But if you look closely, there are repeatable patterns in how we move work forward. These are workflows. In this video, we'll define what a workflow is, explore the two main types of workflows, and introduce you to a process you can use to build any workflow in Asana. A workflow is a sequence of tasks or steps that move something from idea to completion. In other words, it's the process of how you get things done. Workflows are everywhere in the workplace. From product launches to event planning to approval processes, they're at the heart of moving work forward. There are two types of workflows: deadline-bound and ongoing process. Deadline-bound workflows involve a series of tasks that must be completed in sequential order to produce a particular outcome. They have a clear beginning, middle, and end. Deadline-bound workflows, like a marketing campaign, end when all the tasks have been completed. Ongoing processes, on the other hand, involve a series of stages that multiple pieces of work move through to reach a particular outcome. New pieces of work continuously move through the same stages. Ongoing processes, like a request process, never really end since new requests are always coming in. Not everything your team does is a workflow. Sometimes you just need to organize information. For example, a marketing team might brainstorm ideas for a new campaign, or an events team might keep a list of favorite vendors. If it doesn't contain any actionable work, it's not a workflow. Every workflow has one or more outputs, the ultimate deliverable or outcome of the workflow. The output is the meaningful piece of work that gets done in your workflow. For example, deadline-bound workflows usually involve one larger output. The output of a marketing campaign workflow is the launch of the overall campaign. Ongoing processes often involve multiple, smaller outputs. The outputs of a creative request process are the individual requests that are completed. Whether a workflow is deadline-bound or ongoing, we've developed a tried-and-true recipe from working with hundreds of Asana customers that you can use to build any workflow in Asana. First, plan your workflow by clarifying key information and creating a visual map of your process. Then, build your workflow by creating a basic structure and optimizing it with advanced features. Finally, deploy your workflow by socializing it with your team and analyzing its performance. To recap, we learned that a workflow is a sequence of tasks or steps to move work from idea to completion. There are two types of workflows: deadline-bound and ongoing process. You can use a three-phase approach: plan, build, and deploy to develop any workflow in Asana. Take a moment to consider, what types of workflows can you identify in your own organization?